Hey guys, the How Did I Learn podcast. I'm your host as always. Unfortunately, my name is Stephen Henry. To my right, on my screen, we got Mr. Matt Carter.
Hey, what's up? I'm I don't know, I kind of like my name.
Yeah.
It's not a bad name.
Simple, elegant, refined.
Yeah. Exactly.
Another simple, elegant, refined name, Mr. David Wayne.
Yes. Very two first namey and not gonna rape you.
Jesus.
What?
I don't know.
It's a hard start. All right. And then
okay.
we got How Did I Loan's power couple, Matt Williams and Amanda the intern.
Finally happened. I like that Amanda chose to go with the black sweater with the black background.
No, I don't own colored clothes.
It still stands out. Yeah, I don't either.
It's popping.
Whoa. They're called clothes of color. All right, settle down.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
You're
All right.
off to a start.
Yeah, we are. My brain's moving real slow.
Yeah. I'm
It's
right
been
there, too.
it's been a hell of a weekend.
Dude, yesterday felt like Sunday to me, so I was so out of it. I guess because Friday night we got fucked up and hung over and
You thought Sunday lasts for 3 days.
yeah. What happened with you, Matt?
Oh God, here we go. All right, so Friday night, I come home and I strip down completely naked, and
start? Yeah.
just to paint the picture, I have no clothes on. I'm like,
Is this before you go in the house?
Yes, I strip naked at the door. COVID-19, can't take any risks.
Fumbling for your keys, naked in the doorway.
Yeah, I go through an airlock chamber.
You've been in a prison pocket.
I'm sprayed down completely.
Deloused even.
Deloused. No, I was gonna take a shower, so I took all my clothes off like you do, and I needed a towel, so I opened the closet. And when I opened the closet, I stepped immediately into a puddle, and I looked down, and I'm like, oh man, there's water on the floor in the closet. And then I look up, I'm like, oh, there's water coming from the sky in the closet. There's water everywhere in the closet. Everything is soaked. It
was a water closet.
Yeah,
water closet.
Before we so you weren't on acid, right? Like you weren't actually in the shower.
Who are you, my maintenance guy? Because he accuses me of being high every time I present him with a problem. Like,
well, you're like, I'll go to the closet to get a towel, and there's water on the floor. There's water coming from above me, and then oh wait, I'm in the shower the whole time.
You're like, sir, I believe I know my limits.
But yeah,
I'm very good at drugs.
You guys got to sit a little closer. We can't really pick you up. Move the mic closer to you.
Yeah, mic on the swivel.
No?
Throw that mic in a circle. I don't know what that means.
We can't even hear you now. You
I don't know if muting it helps. Amanda's like, I'm just going to be quiet for the next half hour again.
I gotta go do some chores, guys.
I gotta sit.
There you go. Sound perfect there.
Crisp.
It's this guy now.
So, so here, I realize, the ceiling is leaking, all of my audio equipment, the PA, my amps, all my guitars that are in there.
Oh, no.
Most
How
of
big is this bathroom closet? That's the biggest bathroom
It's not
closet.
a bathroom closet. It's
just
a
a closet.
It's
it's just a regular closet. I thought it was
it's like a small walk-in closet.
It's like Davy's office.
Yeah, it's like here.
It's so anyway, my
Okay.
clofus was leaking.
Office.
I needed a towel, so I opened the door in there, and everything's wet. So now I'm naked on the phone with the maintenance people, and well, not even that. Not
You'll
even
have to
that.
speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
So now with no clothes on, I start angrily pulling everything I own out of the closet. So I look like an insane person.
Like
So
you,
you had dick swinging as you're pulling ants out.
Yeah, just dick swinging everywhere. Just a real bad time.
Just muttering, unbelievable, fucking unbelievable.
Sarah wakes up, looks at it, was like, yeah, that's about normal for Matt.
No, she was
probably
she was
tripping.
at-
He's
She
probably
was at
tripping.
work.
Oh,
She was
okay.
at work, thank God. She even told me in the morning, she was like, I would have lost my mind. I was like, I know.
Yeah.
It's I understand. So I got everything out of the closet, and then I was like, I deserve a shower. So then I took a shower. I called the maintenance
You
guy.
didn't just stand in the closet?
No. I thought about it. I was like, I could just roll around on the floor in here.
Yeah.
Just-
It would have been filtered. It would have been filtered.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like one of
Yeah.
those waterfall shower heads.
Yeah.
So I called the maintenance guy. He's like, I'll be there in like an hour. I'm like, well, hopefully I haven't drowned by then.
Wow, an hour?
Was it
So,
leaking fast? Like a fast leak?
Yeah, I threw a bucket underneath it, and the bucket was like full within the hour.
You try hitting it
Damn.
with some Flex Seal?
I tried. I tried smacking that bad boy with some
Doing
Flex Seal.
Flex Seal all on the roof.
It turns out
Made a little boat out of it.
the AC thing was clogged.
Oh, yeah,
Long story. The guy. It's a long story. It's not going to get short. I shouldn't keep saying that. The guy, I call the guy. He gets here in an hour, but I answer the door. I go, "Hey, what's up, man?" He goes, hey, man, how you doing?
Been better?
I was like, not good.
Wait, so he's answering the door like it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's like
He's like,
3
"Hey, man."
a.m.
Like you invited him for a housewarming or something.
Yeah, like you were expecting him to come over as a guest.
He
Yeah,
came over with a
exactly.
bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Was he
Like,
upset? Was he upset that there was no charcuterie board out? Like,
He's like,
Let's pop this.
you remember why you came here, right?
I was like, you remember
Let's
we
pop the
talked?
Chablis and get lit.
Well, the thing is, the last time
You like rosé?
yeah, this is that new stuff. This is that Post Malone rosé.
Bud Light?
Post Malone. No, he has his own rosé now.
oh, I've only seen him do like the Bud Light
buy
commercials.
it.
So I didn't know.
No, he has his own rosé now. Quarantine makes people do weird things.
He has to invest in that.
He didn't invent he was like, nah. This is
Oh my
like
God, when you pop the bottle,
my
he goes,
rosé.
wow.
So the guy comes in. I realize he's been drinking.
Yeah.
Always a
that's
good
the
start.
thing.
He came
Like,
from
he
the
was-
bar. He's like, dude, I'll be there in an
He
hour.
was-
I gotta
he
close
was-
my day."
He's like, light him up.
He's like, oh, I was just hanging out with my friends playing pool.
How are you
I was
going to
like-
fix my AC when you can't even fix your life?
So he's dressed up. He just came from the bar, and then I don't know what gave him the in. I don't know. He started talking to me about his life, about his relationship and
His
yeah,
bitch wife and
me and
stuff.
my girl. Yeah, I was
He
like,
must
me
have
and my
been in
girl,
that phase.
we've
He
been
was
having
probably-
problems. And he's like, man, I own 2 houses. Like one of them, I bought it for this. It's worth this now. We're building wealth. So I took it out. I bought her a 2018 Infinity with cash. And I was like, okay.
I was like, you're doing more than maintenance.
I was
You're
like, dude, exactly. I was like, what the hell are
You just
they
kept
paying
rubbing
the
his
maintenance
nose.
guys? And he
Yeah.
starts going on. I'm like, all right. Well, the thing is, I wouldn't mind if he was talking to me, but he was standing still.
Yeah,
Like,
if
he
you got-
was like,
If you got time to talk, you got time to caulk, motherfucker.
yeah. Stop these leaks.
He must have been in that phase of Matt where it's like, you get all lovey-dovey or whatever emotional, and you're just like, come on, man. I'm just...
He was one drink away from coming to the door to fight Matt Carter.
Yeah, he's one shot away from being angry maintenance man.
Yeah, so he tells me oh man, I tried to take her to this hotel in Sarasota. We were gonna spend some time together.
Why is he going to hotels if he's got multiple houses?
And in Sarasota. He's just like, let's...
I'm tired of it smelling like money.
So he's talking about that. He's like, oh, so we got in a fight. She's like, oh, fuck you. You need to leave. Get the fuck out of here. He's like, yeah, well, we rode here together. So I
Was his buddies in the car while he's fixing this?
No, he's not fucking his buddy.
Oh.
It's not his wife.
No, it's
Oh,
his girlfriend.
he's telling this. He's in Sarasota mentally now,
Yeah.
reliving this experience, and he's like, yeah, I had to get $150 Uber from Sarasota back to here, and I'm like, you didn't have to. You probably could have got a different hotel for cheaper.
Yeah.
So this whole fight, and then I don't know where the conversation went because I was also delirious at this point. he started talking about 9/11.
Oh no!
He started
Throwing
going
out
off about
conspiracy
9/11,
theories,
and
dude.
he's like, "Oh man," I was like, I'm not saying it. He's like, I think they did it.
Building
They
7.
did. I was like,
They were
who?
Building 7.
No, he didn't build
what,
7.
sir?
He was going on and on about the Pentagon. He's standing still the whole time. He has not begun
Arms
working
folded.
yet. Exactly, arms folded, standing still, telling me that 9/11 was an inside job in my own home at 3:00 in the morning while all of my stuff is soaking wet.
He's like going through your fridge, like,
Yeah.
this is what you got?
All
You
right,
got
Sunny
fucking
D.
light beer. I came all the way here, and all you have is light beer.
He goes, "Oh man, all right. Well, the line's just clogged. I'm gonna blow it out." Okay.
He's like, you're holding this.
It's like a 35-minute conversation up to, well, the lines clogged. I'll just
Yeah,
blow it out.
it's like, I just gotta
we could
blow
have
it
did this
out.
an hour ago, bro. Like, what are
The
we
best part is that like the rage was just building in Matt, but he's too nice to express it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
I was like,
Where you want to be like, "Oh man, that's terrible. Your wife left you on 9." Oh, this is the other thing he did. He was like, "Bro, man, I was there on 9/11. Man, I saw it. I was like 7 years old." So anyway, I'm 42.
Math doesn't add up.
I'm like, that doesn't check out at all.
Yeah.
What?
You give me 7 on 9/11 and 42 today. What is going on?
traveler, Matt.
Traveling in time to unfix these clouds.
He's got a quantum leap back to his time after he fixes your leak.
Yeah, Sam, we gotta go back.
Got a quantum leak.
He's like, why do you?
Quantum leap.
Quantum leap.
He's like, why do you think Building 5 fell? Plumbing.
Yeah. Dude, Matt, I can imagine Matt's fuming so much and he's like sweating that he had to take another shower after the guy left.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta take another shower.
Well, I can
man.
see him just going like hands on hips at first, like, yeah, okay. Then he notices that he's not moving, and then he's like, all right, that's then he starts doing
Matt start pacing, and then the guy's like, "Hey man, are you even listening to me? Let me start over." And he has to like go back.
Pacing, hitting the jewel.
Yeah. Just like, yeah. So about the leak, dude. Yeah. Hold on a second. We'll get to that. You know what else was leaking? Fucking jet fuel that supposedly burned down the beams. He just starts.
You just need something to attach this pipe to that pipe, like a paperclip. Let me tell you about Operation Paperclip.
Yeah. That's where we stole the
Like,
scientists
anyway,
from Germany.
Jet fuel can't melt a wife.
I've tried.
Getting all the stories are coming combined. So you got to take an $150 Uber to 9/11. So my 7-year-old wife. It was getting really rough, and then he goes up there. He's like, "Oh yeah, I just got to clear the line." And I hear the compressed air that he's got. I hear it like.
Is he up there dusting? Just.
Yeah, dude, I hear it, and I hear like pressure build. I hear like, and I'm like, that doesn't sound good, man. No, I don't feel like anything's moving. You're like, and I hear like, boom, like clank and all this stuff. So basically, he blew up the air conditioner.
Right. Yeah. Because he blew it back up the line. It sounds like.
No, that's not the thing. Is you're supposed to go to the outside and suck it out.
Clear the debris.
You're not supposed to blow it from the inside out. Sorry,
Well, no,
this light is becoming more dim for whatever reason.
You're losing power.
It's it's not like it's so.
Yeah, it's
I'll
getting
have
more
to.
sinister as you
I was
tell it.
gonna
Like,
say,
but then he asked
Visiting
me
Matt
to,
Carter in his lair.
then he asked me to bury something about the size of a football.
Matt Carter looks like he's going to start yelling about someone losing the map.
So yeah, this so he breaks my air conditioner. That's where we left off, right? He broke the air conditioner, and he's like, "Oh man,
He was super
broke
handy.
it." He tried to he'd be like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I couldn't get it working." I'm like, "No, it was working. It was just leak. You broke it. So like I didn't want to tell him. It was like, motherfucker, you broke it.
Yeah.
Like him trying to be like, I gotta go, I gotta go fucking outside and pretend I'm checking something. So he goes outside to like check the line, and then he's like, oh man, the air conditioner's not kicking on. I'm like, yeah, you broke it. Like, I heard it, bro. You broke it.
You're just lightly hitting a rain gutter with a wrench.
It's like, I don't know, man. You hear anything in there?
I'm doing work out here.
Yeah, man, I'm putting in work, man, getting this overtime.
Does it work now though?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Basically what he did was he like blew this panel, like the thing that whatever it's like a switch, it's a switch that
The flow switch.
The flow switch. So it
How does Stevie know so much about air conditioning?
Because I've had a lot of air conditioning units break.
he's gonna get to it.
He's got all the air out there.
Yeah, so the flow switch.
Didn't you know I'm an HVAC repairman?
So he's been
HVAC.
there. He's been there since like 2:00, and it's now like 4:30.
Wow.
And he goes in there. He's been poking around for like 2.5 hours now, and he takes a screwdriver and he's like, "Let me see if anything's loose." As soon as he sticks the screwdriver to the flow switch onto that screw, the AC kicks on.
Mm-hmm.
So it was literally turned out to be one loose screw.
So
2.5 hours, it was one loose screw.
So the screw found a screw loose.
So minor correction.
That's what this came down to, is a stupid pun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I can't believe you would be mad about that, Matt.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
He stole my thing. That's my thing. Talking about it for 10 minutes.
Just to get to one pun.
One minor point of clarification. It's called a float switch. Because what happens is the drip
Stevie.
When the drip pin,
when the drip pin
Hold on, Stevie. Are you moonlighting as an HVAC? Were you at Matt's house? Is that what this was about?
Was that you? Were you in brownface?
No, I completely believe the official story. So
1 second, I've got to turn a light on.
Conspiracy theories. Steven knows a lot about HVAC. Correcting Matt on his own story like he was there somehow.
Yeah.
Stevie caused 9/11.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
I think he just probably saw the whiteboard in Carter's house and he's like, this dude's into some theories.
Yeah. You see that scribbled handwriting on there? You could tell he's into some crazy shit. Look at that gibberish. I think what Matt.
And another thing about the Federal Reserve.
Yeah. So Matt, you got like a drug dealer's experience without actually getting any drugs out of it. You just, yeah.
He's like, here, hold my snake.
So the guy.
Don't even get me going about MK Ultra. You want to talk about programming?
So the guy's finally done around 4:45.
Oh my gosh.
He's done breaking stuff, and he leaves. And I go pick up Sarah at 6:30. So I haven't slept. You can't sleep when you're fuming. He brought like a portable unit, so the room I was in was cool, sort of, like it hadn't cooled down yet. So then I go pick up Sarah. I get back to the house, or I drop her off at her mom's to sleep over there because we don't have any AC. I come back here. The guy shows up at 10 o'clock. So I still haven't really slept. And he works on it until 2. And then finally gets it like the loose screw thing happened the day after. Sorry, my timeline's all wrong. He didn't fix it while he was here. He fixed it yesterday around 2 o'clock after 4 hours of poking around, and it was one loose screw.
I'm starting to think the Pentagon worked on your AC.
I'm pretty, yeah.
What the hell were they installing in there, dude?
Yeah. Because the HVAC people were in charge of all those stimulus checks people didn't get.
They're filling his AC with a fine powder that makes you gay. The ultimate warfare technology.
The chemtrails.
They tested it on frogs. It works. Alex Jones says so.
It's the lizard people. They're coming for us.
Oh.
I've got like a lens flare going on here.
It's because of the
I know, guys, but I only have so many sources of light.
Your feed is fucking shot by J.J. Abrams today.
Yeah. A major plot point just happened.
Yeah, so
well, I go from like yellow to blue.
Fixed. Like, yellow to blue.
Yeah, look at if I lean back, it like see how blue it gets.
He's a two-face.
Oh, now I'm
the
yellow.
lighting today is not working out for any of us.
I don't know. I feel like mine's good.
It's the government. Yeah, Stevie's is good.
You look like you're in the video of WAP. Like they shot up in your house.
And because I'm Italian?
Yeah. Needs more tigers than a jaguar.
Yeah, it looks like the Golden Girls bought a coffee shop.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thanks a latte.
Yeah, thanks a latte.
Thanks a latte.
Back in St. Olaf.
I had one of those. I had thanks a latte on my Starbucks shirt when I worked there.
You worked at Starbucks?
You worked at Starbucks, man?
I did, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah,
we've been allowing.
What?
When I was working on my novel. You guys didn't know that?
I like how the people.
Oh my god!
I don't know this.
How many pages on your screenplay did you get into?
That's why I got fired. Because I kept working on that instead of making coffee.
Oh man, I would pay money now just to see you working at Starbucks.
He probably didn't go by Matt. He definitely went by Perry when he worked there.
Or Matthew. Matthew with like a T, one T and like two W's or some stupid fucking shit.
One T Y-O-U Y-O-O.
Yeah.
I just assumed
Matthew.
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Yeah, dude.
They're like, hi. Matt's like, hey, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you? I just would love to see you say that, dude.
Yeah. But yeah.
Did you wear the visor?
No, I didn't have the visor.
You had the hair poking out the visor, dude. I got gel up. Hey, gels up.
He pulls out his like fucking Sharpie like it's a goddamn gun, like it's a 6-shooter. Just twirling it between his fingers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a great one. There was one.
You had to be up at like 6 in the morning. Don't you have to be there mad early if you work morning shift?
It was the one in college, so it didn't matter what time it was. It was always busy. It was like one of the busiest ones in the
my god,
southeast or something like that. So it was like, and my training for that was go make drinks. I was like, what do you mean? They're like, go out to the line, ask what they want, and then start making it. I was like, what do you mean? And so I would just have to go, what would you like? And then they would say, I want this. And I would have to turn around and be like, how do I make this? And they'll be like, go to that, put in 3 pumps, and pour that in it.
So you never actually learned anything.
No.
You just would do what you were told?
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly it. I was like...
He's just a man on the front line.
Yeah, it was great.
Like what year was this, though?
This was like 2006.
When the man with the frother dies, pick up and keep steaming.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yeah!
Barista at the gates.
Yeah. He's frothing at the mouth. You'd be like, I don't think you should use the equipment instead.
You dropped a bag of beans. You pick up those beans and you carry on.
He's got a bandolier of CO2 cartridges for the whipped cream.
Yeah. He's like twirling them and then he foams them up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, that was a perfect like college job. It sucked.
That was my favorite part of that job, was making the whipped cream, because you make it in-house.
Wait, you worked at Starbucks too?
Of course I did.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What?
I had a bit about
Wait a
it
minute,
for a while.
am I the only one that hasn't worked at
I
Starbucks?
haven't worked at Starbucks.
Oh, okay. Steven too is just like, I can see Steven, and they're like, Steven's like, all right, well, what's the name for the order? And he says the name, and you're like, of course it is. And then you're like, what? And you just like write it down. It's like some Chad. That's what I was gonna say, Matt. Was it all Chad? Like some white dude comes up on a polo like me, and you're just like, Chad? And like,
No, for sure. I'm putting Jamal in his cup.
yeah, Jamal.
It's like I put like my dad. I was like, my dad has a dealership.
I said my name was Blake. I heard Jamal.
Yeah, so I remember somebody had a theory about like, no, they're spelling our names wrong because they want us to bitch about it and put it on the
Yeah, take
internet.
photos as it's free advertisement. That's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
because I've never seen a Starbucks commercial.
Because of course you would never believe that English majors could misspell things.
Yeah.
Well, no, never mind. That's a Dunkin' one. There's one right now.
No, there's no Starbucks commercials.
No,
ever.
you don't want to get retroactively fired again for promoting the anime.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts commercial on right now with that Powerful song.
Oh yeah. No, I thought it was Starbucks.
Starbucks doesn't have commercials.
Starbucks definitely has commercials, Davey.
Yeah.
I've never seen one ever.
You said it with so much because Starbucks doesn't have commercials.
They don't. I've never seen one.
Starbucks
Do they
does
have
not.
them?
No, you guys are wrong. Starbucks does not have.
I'm Googling right now.
Starbucks is like a crack dealer. They don't need to advertise.
Yeah, they get you hooked.
Well, so the lyrics is like, I make a cup of coffee like for your head, so you like don't go to bed or something like that. But the actual song is about a dude in a coma, which is perfect for a coffee.
Well, he needs a red eye, man.
Yeah.
Oh
Need
man,
an
they
extra
do.
shot.
They totally.
All right, they might have a couple commercials, but well, hold on now. Are they on TV or are they just on like before fucking YouTube videos? Because that doesn't count.
Well, you.
Oh, the main way that people advertise these days
That's right.
doesn't count.
That's right.
Yeah, not unless it competes with Billy Fucillo. It's not.
Yeah,
really
unless I see this
advertising.
before a TNT drama, it doesn't count.
That's right. You see that and then Camille and Johnny and Franklin and Bash. Otherwise,
Yeah.
doesn't count. No, they might be. They definitely have radio commercials for sure, right? I think I've heard Starbucks radio commercials.
Have you
Like
considered
you're like,
maybe
no,
they just don't?
yeah.
They don't
I was-
advertise on the shows you watch, Davey.
That's probably
Yeah.
true. It's probably like that's poor white trash TV. They're not
Yeah.
going to be able to afford Starbucks.
Yeah.
Here's some Dunkin'.
No one's
Get some
watching.
Waffle, you trash monster.
No one's watching Ice Road Truckers and buying Starbucks.
I did.
Don't judge me.
Oh yeah, Wicked Tuna.
No, it's Deadliest Catch.
Yeah.
I did used to watch a little bit of that.
I watched a little Deadliest
Deadliest
Catch.
Catch was great, dude. And
Yeah.
then no, when they got the Ice Road Truck, I'm like, come on, dude, I don't give a shit
And the
about
thing
some
is,
guys.
it couldn't have always been as eventful as they made it seem on Deadliest Catch. Do you think at any point they were like, "Look, this episode's getting boring. You need to throw that new guy overboard."
Yeah.
just
That's
toss
horrible.
His ass.
My favorite
Let's
part
whack
about
him in the
Deadliest
head
Catch-
with this giant swinging.
Yeah, but
hook.
they're out there for months. So like they're out there for like 2 or 3 months, I think, and
I
then
didn't-
they would only get like 6 episodes or whatever out of it. So.
The crab fishing just got in the way of the Percocet for me. Like that's what I watched it for.
All the drug
Yeah.
use.
I
Gotta
watched
stay
it to
awake for
watch-
these 22-hour shifts.
I watched it to watch Josh's life slowly fall apart.
I don't, dude. I don't remember all that.
I had to watch it when I worked at the survey writing job.
Oh, at
and it was just
Nielsen?
yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna name it, but here we are.
Well, everybody knows.
Name
Everybody know, or I don't know, or at least I know that Nielsen are the survey people for TV.
I don't, but
Yeah, I knew that, but it's like,
We all knew it.
yeah, is there another survey people?
Nelson.
For
it's a
television?
knockoff.
Nelson.
That's a great value brand. Yeah, Nelson.
Your plot.
Or whatever.
you're in
Like
deep.
He's like waving.
Oh God, where?
I choose you.
That's Ralph, damn it.
Oh, all right.
Hey, he got something on Simpsons. So
All right. Yeah, that's close.
yeah, that makes me happy.
Millhouse.
Thrill Hope.
Millpool.
He does the eyebrow gif where he raises his eyebrows. That's Millhouse, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nailed it.
You put those eyebrows down, young man.
Why are you encouraging this, David?
And the
I
other.
don't know.
So-
I noticed you got a little kitty there, Amanda.
Yeah.
What is that?
She's,
Little tiny.
It's a cone head.
so this is Tylee. This is my cat that
She's
I met.
making the premiere. She doesn't like.
She on drugs?
She's high as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
that's
better
fine.
be.
yeah. She
What's that one's name?
Tylee.
That's Tylee.
Yeah, it's from
Tylee
that's
was
one of the characters in Avatar.
Yeah. It was also the name of somebody who got murdered on an episode of Dateline that I recently watched. That's why when you said Tylee, I'm like, I just heard that name. Where was it? And it was definitely
Definitely had something to do
a
with
child that
First
got killed
48.
on Dateline.
Well, he definitely.
Tylee from Avatar? What's that? Is that the Spielberg one with the green and shit?
That's James Cameron, but close.
You know, one of those old white guys with
Green,
glasses.
yeah, green.
All right, they're all the same.
He also shot a Starbucks commercial.
Yeah, they used to work at Starbucks too. Apparently, everybody fucking worked at Starbucks.
There's one on every corner. Of
Yeah,
course, everyone did.
Yeah, we all have the Starbucks tattoo mermaid on our back.
I worked at Tropical Smoothie, and that's probably the closest I've been to like pop culture place, I guess.
The Starbucks mermaid.
Yeah, where they play like fucking Nora Jones and shit while you're drinking coffee.
I waited for the day to come.
Yeah.
The Starbucks
When Creep
mermaid.
comes on, everybody all of a sudden freezes and just has to have a fucking moment. When Radiohead Creep, they're just like, I can't work right now. I just got to decompress. Like it's that fucking song that just white people go bananas on.
Matty, the Starbucks mermaid is actually called a melusine because it has two tails.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just one that split in half.
No, it's not.
I thought they were like, this really isn't working. Can we cut her tail in half?
Make a serpent tongue. That way there she can kick
like,
them like feet. That's
such a
much more
beautiful
aerodynamic.
Was that on the test,
Yeah.
Stephen? To be a Starbucks employee?
Yeah, it's a beautiful creature, but you know what would make
I
it
can't
better?
even imagine. Oh my god! I can. All right, that's Stephen correcting
Let's
all
make
the.
this mermaid
I
do a
love your
split.
little. I love your little mermaid. Logo, and Stephen's like.
Actually,
Actually,
yeah, I could just hear the
it's a melusine.
He's like, venti ice mocha for fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Oh, there you
Where
are.
a dumbass doesn't even know what a melusine is.
Yeah.
Anybody
There you go.
living out there in your one-tailed mermaid world?
Enjoy your Starbucks. I hope you die on the rocks.
Yeah.
Can we get a siren?
Yeah. Go to the sirens.
That was
It's a
quick.
different siren, but I like
It's
it.
a different siren, but it's a siren.
Yeah, that's the sirens you'll hear after Stephen murders you. That's what.
No,
You
they would never
fucking
find
idiot.
the body.
No. That's true.
No, you don't know you're being murdered by Steven until you're actually murdered by Steven.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like Beats by Dre. Murdered by Steven.
It's gonna be in every rap video now.
It's a brand of custom crows. I send at least 3 of them to you.
Yeah, and he comes in a pill.
Wait, is that why there's crows hanging out of my apartment?
Maybe.
Recon crow.
I've been seeing a lot of them lately. I'm just saying.
Carrier crows.
Yeah, carrier crows. So, Steven, what happened with you? Did you have HVAC issues too?
No, so we used to have a very
Oh, was it
shitty...
the float thing?
It wasn't a float switch, Matty.
Oh, should
Son of a bitch.
have checked that first.
So
He was like, I know this. He goes in with just a screwdriver. I just got to find the loose one. I just got to find the loose one.
So our old landlord had a handyman that he would send over. It was like a personal friend of his.
Oh,
It'll be
God.
like that
I
sometimes.
already know this is going to be bad.
Yeah.
Overall, one strap off.
And his
No shirt.
His name was Goel, and he called himself Joel. And I'm like, nope.
You already.
His name's Goel.
Starbucks
Go
again.
out.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
How would that be pronounced? Would it be? It would be like
Gol?
Gil or Gel?
I have no
Gail?
idea. It damn sure isn't Joel.
Gol. My name is
Gol.
Goel.
Every time he comes over, I'm like, go!
Yeah. Turned into a soccer match.
Well, there's Jeffrey that's spelled with a G.
I know, and we hate them, and they should.
Yeah.
I'm not
Get out of here, Geoffrey.
Yeah,
Unless you're a
Joffrey.
G-Rap.
Yeah, they go by Joffrey. My name's Joff. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm gonna stab you.
You're gonna be dead when I'm done with you because your name's stupid.
Like I saw someone with the name David, and they spelled it Dayvid. I'm like, what are you doing?
Or like David.
Yeah, stop it. All right, so Goel would come over to your house. He's like the go-to handyman. So when anything broke, that's who this guy probably called first, right?
Yeah, and it was for everything. Like, I don't know
Goal
if you
for
remember.
this, goal for that.
Yeah, he's the go-to guy. But
Ugh.
Oh,
he,
I don't
like
like it.
I don't know
That
if you
makes
guys.
me so mad.
I don't know if you guys saw like when you came over that one time, like ants or something had eaten through like the metal in the back frame of the house, like the.
Oh yeah, I remember that
the
by the
doorway.
door.
Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
your ants would eat metal.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, normally they eat food and bread and shit.
What?
You ever seen
I got some metal eating ants. These
You've heard
ants
of
are metal.
carpenter
as
Look,
ants.
fuck.
Steven runs a tight ship on his ant farm. You leave him alone, all right?
He just blasts metal music all day
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, they all have like
They
this.
rage out.
Yeah,
No,
We need iron. We need iron.
yeah.
just
They're all from Finland.
Yeah.
ants with
Swedish.
mandibles like Odd Job from fucking from Bond.
He puts on In Flames and they go bananas.
But like he just like basically put down some like plywood that he spray painted to kind of color match what was there before.
So it's like a different shade of white.
Yeah,
But it's like, dude, if they ate through metal, bro,
yeah.
you just put out a buffet for them. They're like, here, have some wood. Let's expand their palate.
Yeah, let's give them a dessert after their, iron steak dinner.
No, but the worst part about this dude is you all know that I'm dating an older woman, and he would come over and he would hit on her like when I wasn't here.
Ew.
Yeah, but in like the weirdest way. It was just like the whole
Besides being alone with somebody.
huh?
Like, as if it's not weird enough.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, to be in someone's house and then try and approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're like, I mean, the bedroom's right there.
Can I get a crumb of pussy?
We put out the middleman of the bar and driving here, so.
No, but his whole angle of approach was just like, you're looking for like a man, right? And I'm like, clearly not. She is with me. Like that's read the room, man.
Yeah, she's tried that in the past, all right? She's going the opposite way.
But I just don't even know why he would take that as the fucking approach on that. Like, why would she even consider that? It's like you're right.
Maybe because,
She was
I don't
like,
know, guys
yeah.
like that think of like, every woman's helpless and a damsel in distress. So when he shows up with his
They're
little
not?
tool bag and a
He was
screwdriver,
a tool
and,
bag.
exactly.
Panda, tell us. Do you need help right now?
Yeah. Blink twice if you're in trouble.
Right now. Do
I'm a
you need help
redundant.
right now? Are you in distress? Are you a damsel?
You need
You
to
can tell us if you're a damsel.
No, but guys like that, like in my mind, guys that are like handyman, like work with their hands, like that's I don't know, that maybe that's how they see it.
He went from
'Cause I used to
handyman to
kinda be like that.
handsy-man real quick.
Handsy man.
Is this why I'm so
Oh, hello, Mr. Handsy man.
And
Like-
every time this fucker would come, he would like come and clean up. Like he would make a mess. He would like give it a cursory wipe with a towel, and then he would leave with the towel. Like
Your
we have
towel?
lost like
He
we
would
lost a
take your
towel
towel?
every time.
He would use your towels.
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah, you got a towel, and he like wipes the sweat off, and then the
So
my towel now.
For sure, there's like a shrine in his house to like trophies from my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Maybe he has them from all his houses where he just keeps a towel. That's like his thing.
He's got like a
He's got
wooden
them labeled
case,
by each unit.
Yeah.
like Dexter. It's like his blood slides.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
Some people are into that shit, man.
weird and
He
scary.
stole your towels.
Yeah, we lost like
That
6 or 8 towels from this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. You'd be like,
He
You'd be
planted
like-
ants.
You had to start buying 2 sets of towels, like the nice towels, and then the handyman's gonna steal the towels, like his and hers. You just
Got
gotta,
like the fake wallet, like walking with a fake wallet.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
the
it has
towels
her
he would
handyman.
The sink is starting to leak. Well, we can't really afford the towels right now.
Yeah,
So
we
call
can't
him
call.
later. Gotta go to the dollar store, get some towels.
Oh yeah, we have some paper towels. No. As the big regular towels.
When I come back,
Oh, it's
I
not that
want
big of a
no.
mess. I'm
Yeah.
gonna washcloth. No.
The handyman's he's got a rider. It can't be a plain white towel. It has to be nice with like a flower design on it or something.
he wants only the hers towels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, he has all hers towels in his house.
He just comes home.
Yeah. Go to your dirty laundry and get me one of those towels.
Did you keep these in the divorce? In a way.
Not my divorce.
Yeah, it's like the dude from Something About Mary where he just steals her shoes. He just always has her shoes.
Just farted.
Woogie.
Oh.
Woogie his name was or whatever, yeah.
Matt just farted.
I was like,
Okay.
stop being selfish, you bitch. Give me these shoes. Flipping over shit.
That movie was a classic.
It is a good one.
I actually saw it, so it is a good one.
Wow.
Wait, which movie?
Something About Mary.
Oh. Yeah.
What did I reference the other day that you were excited about?
It wasn't Zoolander, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I referenced Zoolander and I got so excited that I knew a movie
Yeah,
reference.
do you know what like Blue Steel was? I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One look.
I'm the same way.
I don't
just
think so.
Pretty much everything Amanda knows from movies is between like 40 and 55% on Metacritic.
Yeah.
I'm the same way where like people will be like, "What, dude? What? You haven't seen Point Break?
Yeah.
What's
No.
wrong with you?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't really give a shit how well they marry bank robbery and surfing. I don't care. I'm not invested.
I don't know.
No one's seen
It's
it?
still a good movie though. What's up?
What?
Has anyone seen that movie?
What movie?
Point Break?
Yeah.
Point Break? Yeah, look at people like Davey. Davey's like,
Exactly.
really?
Dude, it has fucking Gary Busey in it, first of all. You can't go
Of
wrong
course,
with it.
yeah. Anything with Gary Busey is gonna be
Can't
good.
go wrong. Lethal Weapon 1. Classic.
Gary
You know
Busey.
what I mean?
Lethal Weapon 1 has the weirdest opening of any
With the
movie.
woman that like falls off the.
Well, there's that, but then there were
His
like
family
you see
coming into his tub.
yeah, the fact that he's like in the tub naked and they're like happy birthday and they all just come into the room with a cake.
Matt, you were fucking ass naked last night unloading musical instruments from a closet. What are you talking about right now?
I don't
Yeah,
think you would
I
open
didn't-
his life story movie with that scene. Though.
I know. That's right. Yeah, that's not.
You might be wondering how I got
What's
to this point.
Record scratch.
Yeah, it could be like a Tarantino thing where
You're probably
flashes
wondering
back and
how I got in this situation.
Probably wondering why my dick's out and everything's wet.
You're probably wondering why everything's wet and I'm naked and there's instruments everywhere.
Screaming, there is no God.
My whole thing is, did you answer the door for the service guy naked? That's
No.
you're like,
Just
dude,
a
I'm
guy.
too tired, bro. Just come in. Like, I don't feel like putting clothes back on.
That was a guy.
I did it in a robe.
Nice, dude. Like slightly ajar and
It
some
wasn't
bunny
closed?
slippers.
Yeah.
Probably why he felt
It
so
was
comfortable.
tied, but
chit-chat.
I stuck a leg out. Mm.
Yeah, that guy was coming on to you. Probably thought you were presenting. He's like, well, let me give him my backstory.
He was like, "Are you looking
Yeah.
for a real man?
Yeah.
I got these metal ants.
Are you tired of a wife?"
Oh my god.
Metal ants.
Metal.
Well, you know, my woman left me, bro. So I'm open to new things, is what I'm saying. I'm really open.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, he like put a bunch of stuff in the AC line and she was like, it's gonna start leaking eventually and he's gonna call. He's gonna
Yeah. That's the old
he's-
leaving the toothbrush behind
Yeah.
method, you know?
Oh, I hate that.
I'll have to call her. I'll have to call him again. Yeah, no, Lethal Weapon though. Yeah, it is weird, I guess. And then they always pair the wild card up with like the straight edge guy that's getting ready to retire soon. And
Wow.
it's so stereotypical for sure.
Yeah. And then they like watching Mel Gibson attempt to look like he's aiming throughout the movie where doing that and just fucking all over the place.
He's got the crazy long hair, like the 80s.
And then they just
Wolfman,
cut to like a fucking
Or Lion
bunch
Man.
of dead bodies. And they're like, he's like, he did it.
Yeah. Everyone's got the Eddie Money hair, you know, where it's just like fucking blowed out, like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish I could.
It's like shaped like a weird, like a triangle.
They all look like
Yeah.
they all look like Eric from Billy Madison.
It's all the same movie.
We're talking about Lethal Weapon.
You never seen Lethal Weapon, Amanda?
No.
Okay, so I watched one of the scenes from RoboCop where they were introducing like that one that walks, the automated one, but it was locked onto that one guy, and, and he had the gun. He was like, "Put down the weapon." He puts it down. He said, "You have 30 seconds to put it down." And he's like, "I don't have it." And he tries to run away, but everybody keeps like shoving him back in front of the robot, and the robot starts shooting him, but it shoots him way too many times. Yeah, and it just turned into a comedy.
Yeah, it's RoboCop, dude. It's got Red Foreman in it.
RoboCop's fucking ridiculous.
You showed me last night.
Oh yeah, that one too. There's somebody did a remake of one of the like RoboCop scenes or whatever, and it's just like 2 minutes of him shooting guys in the dick.
Yeah. Red Foreman, right? It's like, he blows his hand off. Hey, give him a hand. And it's like fucking hacky ass 80s writing, dude. I'll buy that for $1. Fucking commercial. Those are great, man. Like all this shitty, like 80, like Short Circuit. Oh man, it's some of the best lines in there. You know what I mean?
Seen Short Circuit.
Hey, Laser Lips, your mama was a snowblower. That is so fucking funny to me. When you're like a kid, you're like, yo, he's talking shit about his mom, son. Like you're just like, you know, it was just cool. And all the 80s, those action movies with like Jean-Claude Van Damme and Steven Seagal. I used to watch all that shit, man. My dad was a horrible parent, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time alone.
He's like, watch this rated R movie where they break fucking arms over each other's heads and shit.
So,
You guys remember Kung Fu: The Legend Continues?
I never watched it.
Yeah, it
Is
got
the TV
canceled.
series?
So it got canceled. So the legend does not continue. It's like unless it's going on somewhere.
I watched Bad Boys for Life the other day.
So is that the third installment?
The third one, yeah.
Yeah, that was the money grab.
Is it
Yeah.
good?
Bad Boys 2, and then I Need Money.
Yeah, Bad Boys 2 wasn't even that good. The first one's great, though.
First one's awesome, but like
I haven't watched any of them.
it kind of made me realize something about like action movies, because like in the end of the movie there's like the big shootout where everyone's just getting blown to pieces and killing each other.
Yeah.
And then like the characters who actually have like speaking lines, like they get like kind of grazed, and we're like, oh my god. And I'm like, but we just don't give a shit about like all these people who have like wives and kids and families back home.
Right.
You're like,
It's like somebody always gets like that hip shot. They're like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna make it. But he's like, he pulls.
Hey,
or they do
hey,
that, and then they
you know, they knew the risk when they signed up for the academy. You know, it's just,
they knew the risk the moment they got that SAG card.
yeah.
There's a scene where like
He's like, I only got 5 lines in this movie. I'm fucking dying by the end. God damn it! I'm the best friend that just gets killed right in front of him and changes his life around. Yeah.
there's a scene where they're like having a shootout in like a mechanic shop.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Will Smith is trying to protect like this arms dealer, so he's like trying to make sure he doesn't get killed. And like before he gets to that guy, he shoots out the hydraulics on like a fucking like one of the car lifts, Davey.
Yeah.
So the car just comes.
Davey, you know what I'm talking
That
about.
was specifically for Davey.
They shot the float
Car
switch on the.
He shot the flow switch in there.
Fucking Will Smith just shoots it, and the car just comes straight down, just like one smooth motion, just smushes the guy.
No, it doesn't go like that.
And
They have fail safes. They're actually locked like mechanically.
but the
like
thing is,
metal.
Educational podcast anyone can listen to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I won't get crushed by a hydraulic lift. It'll just be like super slow.
No, it's not slow. It'll just drop a little. It's like there's a fail safe. Yeah, there's like a fail
you'll have
safe.
time to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, if the car falls off of the actual lift, then yeah, that'll come down fast like gravity.
Really?
Gravity.
Like, you know, the John Mayer song. Like it's just
So wait, Davey, Are-
crushing it.
John Mayer.
Are you are you like
You don't like John Mayer? Gravity.
No, you gotta somehow get breath in there that doesn't belong.
Oh, I got extra air shots.
Or
Wants
just
to
got like
bring
a
David down.
I wanna run through the house and
There it is. You nailing it. Your body is a wonderland.
Bubblegum tongue.
I was like, you trying to chew on this girl's tongue? Weird. What up, girl?
Girl's
John
like,
Mayer. Let me chew on your
This is
tongue.
your my song. Is it? I don't want this to be our song.
he's like, so this is the second house I bought. I was able to buy it because daughters, which is used for every father-daughter dance.
Father's big nothing.
I don't even know why that fucking tradition still exists, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. All this long. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Well, somebody had to take the place of butterfly kisses. So butterfly kisses.
Like how many
Oh man, I just want.
Weird.
how many more decades before we're over father-daughter dance? Forever.
I just want daddy dance.
Daddy dance.
We're gonna unite this family by pressing our dicks together.
Or like a
Yeah.
father-son dance.
They were like, has anybody seen the bride and the groom? Oh, you mean the groom and the groom?
Yeah.
They just come back out dressed in all leather and chains. They're like, it's the daddy dance.
We went from daddy to leather daddy.
Either way.
It's on underneath their suit. Do they just change? They put a hat on and like a ball gag. They just pull it out their
The
pocket.
daddy, it's just Judas Priest.
He takes
Breaking the law.
takes a fucking
Breaking the
garter
law,
belt off
breaking the
his.
law. They're like, technically it was the 60s, so this is still illegal. So,
He's like chewing the garter belt off the other dad.
Gross.
that's the weirdest
Just
thing.
gnawing it.
I think we got to get rid of the garter thing, and here's why. This is the weirdest thing that's ever happened. No one knows what it's like. At the thing, they just at my mother's wedding when she married my stepdad, they were just like all the men, and they were like, that means you too, kids. So
You're a man today, son.
You're a man today. You can.
Well, that happened
So,
at my aunt's wedding. Yeah.
My handyman
stepdad
just throws
takes-
his drink. He's so mad. Even children are man today.
so
Everyone blood related.
my stepdad takes the garter off, and they go to shoot it. We're all gathered, and
Yeah,
it
got
comes straight in. This came off my mother's thigh.
Yeah.
And it comes flying at my face.
You never forget where you came from.
Yeah.
Comes
His
flying at
whole
my
life
face. And
flashes
like
before
I
his
go to like
eyes.
dodge and like swat it out of the air, and I catch it.
in your mouth.
How is
There's
this
like
not
a
bit?
picture of me like and I keep forgetting. So there's a picture of me at my mother's wedding like
Is he terrified or hyped as fuck right now?
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck my mom.
That's not how.
He's like, that's what this means, right? I get to fuck my mom. It's not illegal today.
Prima Noxa, motherfucker.
Yeah. I've got 12 hours.
It
By
means
the rule of the hill, people.
I'm a literal motherfucker.
it means he gets to slide it up his sister's leg.
Oh,
That's what it means.
Is that how it works in Virginia?
It was just the weirdest thing, and like at the time, like I still, after having caught it, did not understand the purpose of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then later on, I found out, and I was like, "Why was I involved?
Yeah,
Why
you're gonna
was-
get married next.
Why
or
are we
whatever.
Why are we doing this?
First you
Why?
caught the garter belt, then you caught
Why I
feelings.
had to freaking catch a scrunchie that had been up my mom's thigh? What is this?
Who caught the
What are we
bouquet?
doing?
Yeah. Because
I don't
throughout
know.
the day she had to like inch it back down a little bit, right?
Matthew.
Matthew. Thank you, Amanda.
Mm.
It was it was weird enough. It was weird enough.
Matthew.
But I was like
You.
I was like 10.
Oh, no wonder you're high.
That's the thing. It's like it's not like I was 10 years old. Like there was no reason for
So
me.
you're 10. Hold on, you got the garter belt, and then like your mom's like friend from work caught it.
She
She's in her
did get the garter-
40s.
Yeah.
She caught the
She got the
bouquet,
garter
and
belt,
you're like
she, like, took it
sliding it up this 40-year-old woman's thigh.
I don't think we did the follow up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I'd like
That's
that she said garter belt, not the actual garter. So she's like, take it off like a different piece of underwear.
Casey James Salengo has the best bit, and I'm gonna burn it real quick. But where he goes, I had to put the garter belt on his cousin. It was his cousin that he had to put it on, and the wedding DJ is like, "Whoa, I think we can get that thing a little bit higher." I was like, "How much? We're paying this DJ to get me to finger my cousin."
Oh my God.
That album is the one of the best white trash comedy albums I've ever heard in my life.
Is he sniffing down there? I've got asthma.
I think we can get that thing a little bit higher.
That's what they did at like
So
my aunt's wedding, because I caught the garter and my girlfriend at the time caught the bouquet, so like I had to like put it up her leg. So I keep, I was, we're at a wedding, so I went fist deep and wait.
I need to attend
Okay.
my wedding.
But no, they did that same thing, man, where the DJ's like, "Oh," and my mom's on the corner like fucking freaking out. I'm like, "Mom, settle down." I mean, I was like 17, so it wasn't.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah,
it was just a
I was
little
10.
Fucking
underage.
I
age.
didn't do the follow up. I was just like, why do I have this thing?
And why do you still have it?
Why do I
It's framed on the wall.
No, it's hanging from his rearview mirror.
It's like in The Hangover, he's got the Holocaust ring, my grandma's Holocaust ring. So like you gave that to Sarah when y'all got married, you just like passing it down. I'm kidding.
Never forget your first kill.
Yeah. Is it in your freezer like the wedding cake?
I was like, yeah, in a couple more years, I'm gonna eat it.
Garter by the foot.
Oh god! I was like, man, this elastic is so chewy.
Garter by the foot.
It's a Carter garter.
So yeah, anyway, I'm messed up for
Well,
life.
okay. So what is that? What is
This
the
explains everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So what is the tradition with the cake? Like you get a piece of the cake and you
And
Freeze it for a year and you eat it the year later.
And it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's the top of the cake, isn't it?
Fucking-
It's
Yeah.
just a slice, doesn't really matter.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it
that's
was-
Like I imagine
It is.
if it's packaged correctly, it could be okay, but it's like
I don't think anything in the freezer for a year is okay.
Especially
Not-
anything.
Not even
Anything,
No,
anything that
yeah.
relies on being moist, and then everything moist about it just turns into crystals.
Right.
yeah.
it's like biting
then
into
yeah.
shaved
Taking
ice.
a wop. I'm just-
Wow.
Like,
Wet ass crystals.
cake. Wet ass.
Whack.
my ex and I took it out, and the whole thing was just freezer burned all the way through, and we're like, we
Yeah.
can throw this out, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just shaved ice that tastes like wedding cake. It's buttercream.
Dude, like
shaved
and
ice.
the
there's so many wacky traditions and like things you have to do.
Oh, the sand. You have to
when
pour
you're
the
having-
fucking sand and then
What?
light the
No, what's the-
candle
What?
together.
What sand?
Yeah. I don't know.
the sand? You've never
Wait,
seen
what's
the
the sand? Like, do you throw it over your shoulder like bad luck, or
no, you
Oh,
join
I
the
spilled
sand.
the sand.
Stevie knows.
Like the wife has her sand, the husband has his sand. They pour them together.
In like a
Have you,
cylinder.
so you just exclusively go to weddings in Sarasota?
No,
beach
this, when they did
weddings
this in
only?
Virginia, it was a thing they did there too.
Yeah, you have a beach in Virginia too.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah.
I don't know. There was
We don't live in
there's
Tampa.
sand, and then there's a
Sarah and
candle. You have to like
straight
light
up-
the candle together, and
I
Wait,
know, but
you have to melt your
Sarah-
sand?
So we
melt
pay.
the
The
sand.
window.
make glass, Matt. You make glass.
And then you step on it, right?
Yeah. Opa.
We pay an extra penny in sales tax so we can actually go to the beach when we want to over here in Pinellas. It's pretty nice.
Nice.
We don't have
You
to
really-
drive
you guys-
40
you guys
fucking
have-
miles.
You guys have 8% over there.
7. Oh, are you
7?
up to 7 now?
We're up to 8.5.
Hillsborough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pinellas is 7, so we're killing it. And we
Yeah,
have
we
beaches.
were seven.
What,
we were
income
seven
tax?
forever. No,
No.
talking about sales tax. We
Oh,
pay
sales
we
tax.
pay 8.5 cents for every dollar.
What's in
And-
Pasco? 6, Davey?
I have no fucking idea.
Under
I
7.
don't buy shit.
I do.
Like,
It's
we're,
Amazon. Does that
It
count? I
costs
don't know
what
how
it
works.
costs.
They're actually building dude, they're building a fucking Amazon warehouse now off 54, and I am not happy because it's gonna be
I think
us.
we just found out why you have money problems, Davey. You don't even know what the tax costs.
Yeah, I
on your
don't pay
shit.
attention to that shit. I'm just like, how much here?
We're driving to Wesley Chapel to buy tires because, like, I'm not paying. I don't, because we want to pay the tax and like the
I'm not
fees
paying
are different, so-
8.5%.
Yeah,
What
I'm
if
not
you
paying.
order
it.
something on Amazon? Do they charge you that because you live in that county?
Yes.
When I order on Amazon, it's typically I think Amazon does back out tax. I think back tax is all in it.
You
Already.
gotta pay extra so Jane Castor can have some fucking armored fighting vehicles and
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Is they
Bearcat.
said when
some
they
rocket
added
launchers.
the extra penny and a half that they added, they were like, yeah, it was like to fix the roads, and it's all going to the toll road.
Yeah.
So we're paying extra tax to build a road that later we have to pay if we want to drive on.
Yeah.
Fuck Jane Castor. Fuck
Yeah.
that fucking.
They did that in Virginia. Like they had a toll on the 264, which is like an interstate that runs from Norfolk to Virginia Beach. But like they paid it off. Like they had the toll just to raise
It's
money.
Norfolk.
Yeah, they say Norfolk.
It's Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Anyway,
Norfolk.
yeah, Norfolk. That's how you say it.
Norfolk.
But yeah, so there's a
I
264.
was driving down to Norfolk.
That's how you say it, Norfolk.
Norfolk, Virginia.
Down to Norfolk.
But like,
The devil went down to Norfolk. He
He
was
was
looking for
looking-
soul to steal, and he was like,
Yeah.
"These are gross. I don't want them."
hey, it's a nice area. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Norfolk is scary, but Virginia Beach is nice. But no, you take the 264, and they had a toll on it, and they paid it off in like a year and a half, but they just kept the toll going.
That's
And once,
all
like-
of the roads in Tampa.
Yeah, but like
too.
once residents found out, they were like, "Fuck you!" So they would drive, and they'd get off the interstate right before the toll, and then because Virginia Beach Boulevard had lights on it, and it runs literally parallel. So it's like US 19 and like McMullen Booth. It's just one has lights, and the other one at one point doesn't. So people would get off and go around the toll, and then eventually they got away with it or like took it away. But yeah, they do that shit. They're like, we're just paying the toll off, and then like 3 years go by, and you're like, how much did the fucking road cost? Like,
Oh.
So the cat's trying to get the cone off its head.
the cone
Yeah,
head.
that's the same deal. All the toll roads in Tampa, like every so many years, they just like change the name of it and keep it going.
Yeah.
Like it was the Crosstown, then it was the Selman Expressway.
You're basically just financing the sign.
The
Yeah, every year.
Sunshine Parkway or whatever it's called.
Yeah, soon it'll be welcome to the Staples Expressway.
They had
Yeah, it's
the
gonna be sponsored.
Yeah, welcome to the 1-800-S Gary Freeway.
Morgan and Morgan.
the Blackwater
Yeah.
Freeway.
Or what's the one with the 3 names? Not Catania. There's one with 3 names. They're really long names. And
Catania,
There's
right?
Kenny, Culpepper, and Curland.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Like that should
Yeah.
not be a business.
They're the ones
That's
that
an old
that-
Buccaneer quarterback, Brad Culpepper.
I doubt it's him.
No, that is him. It is him.
He went back to school. To get
Yeah,
a
he
law
was-
degree.
It's
No, it is
100% him.
He was like,
yeah.
now that I've spent an entire career in the NFL, I can
That
finally
me.
afford college.
It pains me to ever admit Davey's right, but like
Yeah,
No.
that's really him.
it's really Brad Culpepper is the lawyer.
Really?
That's the old
Yes.
quarterback for the Bucks.
What?
There's another one too. There's a tight end that used to play for the Bucks. That's also a attorney.
Tight end.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh my God, that is him.
Yeah.
No, he works in
No, Davey knows things.
You think it's
Who gets
it's
paid?
fucking it's football? Of course I know
Who
about that
gets paid
stuff.
millions of dollars a year to do something, and then when they're done, they're like, "Well, I didn't save anything. Guess I'll be an attorney."
Yeah.
What, dude?
I think they're like
retire, bro.
ambulance chasers too, aren't they? Don't they go after like shitty like
Yeah.
lawsuits?
They're not even
Yeah.
good.
No, they're not like big defense attorneys. They're just
Defensive.
Well, yeah, he
You're
played
not
for the
like
Bucks.
George
He's not good at defense.
Defensive back attorneys.
I'm bringing the same passion I took as quarterback when we're 3-16.
Yeah.
Every case he loses, like, blitz his ass.
He does like a dance.
He just takes plea deals.
Spikes his briefcase and dances.
He's like, yeah, man, we sacked the whole jury.
Fucking Octavius Corpus again.
Oh my God.
Let us score a touchdown for you.
You.
Instead of objection, he just throws a flag.
Yeah.
Objection.
Roughing in the courtroom.
Throws a flag.
Roughing the attorney.
Unnecessary roughness. He was like, that sentence seems way too harsh.
That's a great movie too. That's a great movie
Unnecessary
too.
roughness. What?
Yeah, Unnecessary Roughness.
Oh man,
It's got Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap that we talked about.
All right, man. Well, did you really want to just negate the fact that you said it was a good movie? You're like, yeah, it's a great movie. Scott Bakula's in it.
Dude, Sinbad's in it. Come on, man. It's a
Make
great
a movie,
That's a little better.
Bakula dead and loving it.
That's what I was thinking.
Bram Stoker's
That
Bakula.
vampire movie with Eddie Money.
It's that vampire quarterback football movie when he goes back to college.
Yeah, if everybody tore their heads off and drank their blood.
I want to suck at football, and it's Brad Culpepper.
Yeah, premiering on Quibi, Quantum Yeet.
That's a new one, dude. They get Pete Davidson to play Sam.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna jump through time. I
The
can't.
Tarantino
I'm gonna
version,
throw you
Quantum
through
Feet.
time.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw you through time.
Directed by Quentin Tarantino, Quantum Feet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's how you end up naked in your apartment with wet stuff.
Yeah, bottom line.
Quantum yeeting.
Quantum feeding.
Quantum Yeet.
You guys got anything to plug? It's about that time.
Mm-mm.
I do. I got Friday.
Feature
And-
weekend.
I got
I got
AC power
I got a-
lines to
I got
plug.
a partial feature weekend.
Said power lines.
Yeah. Oh, I meant AC lines. Did I say power lines?
Yeah, I heard power lines.
You were just
Oh.
thinking about the band from the Goofy movie?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I was like, are you gonna go grab some later? Are you okay, Davey?
He's moonlighting
I thought
as
I-
lineman.
I
He saw the crows outside, like, power line.
I go
He's
piss
like,
on an
Gorge,
electrical
that's
fence.
a lot of crows.
Wait, was that the name of the band in Goofy movie?
Or the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Tevin Campbell's character.
I was going
Yeah.
with-
Either way, I'll be featuring or featuring. I'll be felching this weekend.
Wahlburgers.
Gotta get
I'm
work
gonna
any
be-
way you can.
I'm gonna be featuring at Snappers
For Mr. Mike Lee.
and 27 for Mr. Mike Lee, who I look too similar to, but you know, I pick the dates, not the person.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, it's kind of the same. I'm
Perfect.
happy to be getting it, but it's like Matt Fernandez. He was like, it's like having Matchbox 20 and Counting Crows on the same thing. You're like, we don't need two of these.
Yeah.
Or not, what he said, Matchbox 20 and like Blues Traveler on the. It was a better comparison than I just made.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Matchbox-
saying. He's a
yeah.
better comic. He comes up with better metaphors.
Matchbox 20 and Santana featuring Rob Thomas.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can do that song together. They just do the same
Yeah.
song over and over again.
You got anything, Davey?
No, I'm just singing, sorry. Santana and Rob Thomas. That'd be
Oh.
like, Creed and then, Creed.
Another shitty band.
Well,
Okay.
Alter Bridge, which is
Creed
like his
and
other.
Alter Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ultra Bridge featuring Creed.
Yeah. The Perfect
What about you
Circle's
guys?
opening for Tool.
well, I had a good set relatively at Side Splitter, so I'm out.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that
Is
far.
that what you call that, Matt? All right. No, sorry, I got shit on you.
Given the
I'm sorry I missed it. I was
as soon as you get naked and wet.
I'll send
It was literally 5 minutes just to say snake noodle or something.
Angry spaghetti.
Angry spaghetti, yeah. It was great.
It opens with your favorite joke, Matt.
What's my favorite joke?
Exactly.
This is at Guggenheim.
Oh God! Did you? No.
Yeah, Farzan goes, Matt, open with the Guggenheim. He goes, all right, and he goes up and says it. And as soon as he says it, BT turns to the booth. Turn the music back on.
He was like, no, no,
Not
leave.
again.
Get out of
I
here.
just walked up on stage and pop out.
Bring your ass
You're
back to the
not
tower.
doing this.
Walk up on stage and be like, Tom Rhodes was right.
Go back to law school or medical school.
Go back to medical law school.
The laws of medicine.
Yeah.
So me, all I got September 5th, Beef O'Brady's and Pirish. I'll be there. It's 4, 6, and 8 p.m. Matt Carter's
be there
doing
as well.
guesty.
He's on.
Yeah.
There's 3 shows now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're shorter shows, smaller crowds. It's how
Okay.
we're getting enough people to make it worth doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So-
I'm going out there just for like food and drinks.
4, 6,
So-
and 8. Steve will be home by 9.
So, well,
Damn.
I
instead
know.
of doing 2 shows with 40 people each, it's 3 shows that top out at 60, basically. So
Yeah.
20, 20, 20.
Oh.
Yeah, but in
Yeah,
that
because
little room,
it's a small room. Yeah, they have to kind of space out. So
Mhm. It should be fun though. And then September 11th through the 12th, but like through the 12th, September 11th and the 12th, I'll be hosting at Snappers. Don't know who, but I'll be there.
Right on.
hell yeah.
And
It's me.
bye everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
bye.